friends, and welcome to the first embroidery vlog of 2024. I am recording this on New Year's Day, which in hindsight would have been a great day for me to take off of work. But I've just finished up a pair of shoes that I'm going to show you guys. I just finished up these rose gold luxes for M in Michigan. Here's the inside of the shoe, and then here's a close-up of the outside of the shoe. Em chose to get her wedding day and her choice of initials on the backs of the shoes. I can really never get tired of this design. I just love how it looks on the shoes, especially on the all-white monochrome Converse. I just think that it looks super clean, and I also just love how versatile the style is. I did make a New Year's resolution this year to enjoy embroidery more as a hobby. Since I do spend a lot of my days embroidering shoes as it is my job, I have kind of put the hobby of embroidery on the back burner. I do love making embroidery hoops. I've done a lot of anime embroidery in the past. So in 2024, I am going to get back to doing smaller embroidery projects just for fun on the weekends and in my free time. And I'm actually planning on combining one of my current hyperfixations, which is bookbinding, with my love of embroidery. And the first project I'm going to be working on has a little something to do with this book series, and I'm actually going to make a whole YouTube video on that specific project. So I'm going to get these packaged up and ready to ship, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi friends, it is Wednesday and I wanted to show you the shoes that I embroidered yesterday and the shoes that I just finished today. Yesterday was kind of a long day, so I thought I would just show you both pairs of shoes today. So both of the pairs of shoes I'm going to show you are pet shoes, and I have finished them both. Here is the pair that I finished today. I'll insert a picture of the dog that I embroidered underneath this clip so you can see how I've captured the dog's likeness in my embroidery. These are for Stuart in the United Kingdom. And on the inside of the shoe, he has added their wedding date, written in the British way, of course, since they are in the United Kingdom. So it goes day, month, and then year. I absolutely love embroidering fluffy dogs. I feel like they come across so well in this art form because the thread kind of resembles fur. These will be shipping out to the United Kingdom tomorrow, and I'm going to package these up after I show you the shoes that I finished yesterday. So these are also a pet shoe, but it's a two pet shoe, so you'll be able to see how I space the pets out on the low top Converse when I have to fit two on. So here is the outside of the shoe with the future married name embroidered along the top of the shoe. I'll also insert a photo of these dogs so you can see how I've captured their likeness as well. And on the inside of the shoe, I've embroidered their future wedding date as well. And these shoes are for Kenzie in Pennsylvania, and they'll also be shipping off tomorrow. I just have to package both of these pairs of shoes and they'll be ready to send off tomorrow. And that's everything that I embroidered yesterday and today. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I have a whole different pair of shoes to show you. Hi friends, it's Friday. I didn't actually film yesterday because I had a super long day, but I'm going to jump right into showing you what I finished embroidering yesterday and what I finished embroidering today. So first up, I have this three pet shoe that I finished for Joy in Texas. So she sent me a photo of her three pets that she wanted embroidered onto these Vans Authentics. We have her black cat, her black dog on the other side, and in the middle we have her little hedgehog who sadly passed away. So I just added a little halo to his head to signify the loss of him. And then she has her married name on the outsides of the shoe and her future wedding date on the inside of the shoe. This was my first time doing a hedgehog, and I think that he turned out really well, and I think it's super cute that she wanted to include him on the shoe with the halo just to honor him on her big day. So these are getting packaged up and sent out today, and I'll show you the two pairs of Converse that I finished today. So this morning I finished these something blues for Jessica in South Carolina. She requested the main colors of the flowers to be French blue, which is slightly darker than on the usual something blue design. So I made the smaller accent flowers a very light blue, and then I also just used navy like I usually do in the something blues, and I think it tied together all very nicely. And here's a quick close-up of the inside of the shoe. And for the backs of the shoe, she requested these two initials and then the future wedding date on the other spine. I think I've said this before, but I do absolutely love it when people choose a slightly different color scheme for the something blue design. Just makes the shoe much more personal to them, especially if it matches their wedding day bouquet, or even potentially the colors of their bridesmaids' dresses. And last but not least, we have these platform boho custom color scheme shoes for Brienne in Colorado. These are so much more heavier than the non-platforms. So Brienne opted for a totally custom color scheme on these. She actually color matched them to a different pair of shoes that I have finished in the past. She also sent me pictures of her bridesmaids dresses that she wanted me to color match, and I did that. She requested sage green for the greenery, and I added in mauve and cream smaller accent flowers to bring out the blush pink color of the larger flower. And then, since these are going to be her wedding shoes, she did get some personalization on the backs of the shoes. She got her future last name and the wedding date on the spines of the shoes. And I just did that in the same mauve color that I used for some of the smaller accent flowers. So I'm going to package up these shoes for Brienne in Colorado and Jessica's shoes, which are heading to South Carolina, and those are all going to be shipped out today. And even though it is Friday, it is not the last day of this vlog. I actually have some shoes to finish off tomorrow, so I will see you guys then. I will also be giving you a quick introduction to my pets and answering the last couple of questions I had left for my Get to Know Me segment from my first embroidery vlog. So I will see you tomorrow. Welcome to the last day of this week's embroidery vlog. Before I get into showing you guys the shoes that I finished today, I'm going to do a quick pet introduction. Here they are together. This is Leo. This is Dave. Want to say something? Good job. Leo is a blue heeler border collie mix. Leo is 6 right now, turning 7 this year in March, and Dave is the same age as him. I've had Leo since he was a puppy, and I got Dave just before the height of COVID. The shelter was full to the brim with cats, and they were desperately asking for people to come and foster and adopt. And Dave's trying to nap, so I will get back to my embroidery now. Can you say bye? Say bye. I don't tend to have them in the office with me when I'm working since they're both quite furry, so that was just a quick snippet of my special little guys. So I know we've had a lot of pet shoes this week, and today was no different. I finished a 2-pet shoe for Courtney in Texas, and I'll just show you a quick close-up of these ones. She requested her 2 dogs and her custom color scheme of champagne, blush pink, and taupe or taupe. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce that. I'll also insert the photos that she sent me of her dogs so you can compare my embroidery to the actual photos. I always love it when the older dogs have a bit of grey on their muzzle because it comes across so well with the embroidery thread. And she chose to have her future married name and her future wedding date on the inside of the shoe, so I embroidered those on there for her. And then I had 2 other questions I had saved from my previous Get to Know Me prompt that I just wanted to answer quickly before the end of this video. So the first question was, what do you do when you aren't embroidering? Do you have any other hobbies? Since I embroider Monday to Friday and it is my full-time job, I don't find as much time to do like smaller passion projects in between the shoes that I embroider. So in terms of hobbies, I'm a cozy gamer. I like games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing. I'm just starting to get into bookbinding, which is also going to tie into a couple of passion projects I have regarding embroidery. So I'm really excited to get into that. It's kind of a hyperfixation really. And as I said in my first Get to Know Me segment, in my very first embroidery vlog, I do read a lot and I consume a lot of media related to reading, like book reviews, book recommendations, and also a lot of book writing vlogs on YouTube. I think that's a pretty comprehensive list of the things that I do outside of embroidery. And the last question that I'm going to answer is, where do you see hand embroiders in the next 5 years? I really do plan to still be making bridal wedding shoes and just embroidered sneakers in general, because it's something that I do really love to do on a day-to-day basis. Maybe some new embroidery kits. I had a bit of my work published in 2022 and 2023, so hopefully continue along those lines. But all in all, I kind of just hope to keep going in the direction that we're going in. Keep developing this YouTube channel. I really like DIY style content, but also these embroidery blogs have been super fun to make. And yeah, I hope to just have many more happy customers and followers and YouTube subscribers along the way. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's embroidery vlog. Thanks so much for joining me if you've stayed for this long. I would love it if you would subscribe to this YouTube channel and maybe turn your notifications on, maybe leave me a comment, and I'll catch you all in the next embroidery vlog. I'll see you then.